Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Chicken nugget.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, imbecile.
Hello there.
All week long. Bang that gavel, all rise. We are on verdict watch. Not really. We're going to watch real court proceedings while we wait. Yeah, do you know?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Very quickly, because I'm going to get into this and completely forget. Over on Discord, you guys are awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. The NFTs. I see that we've learned this. I've got the little no smoking thing, of course. It just reminds me that I can't sit here and pound cigarettes. And Mikey, the artiste and drummer.
Absolutely. I mean, what else would it be? I mean, those are two things I'm most well known for.
Yes. But
So
that's
why
what I
not?
wanted to say over on Discord, you guys that are claiming the NFTs, and I absolutely love it. We got a case. All rise. Let's get into it. We're going to jump in with old Judge Herman here in just a second. I want to tell you, of course, we're going to talk as little as possible. Because we don't want to, make anybody mad.
I did
Thing
get
like
several
that.
comments over on the case exclusive. We got a case channel. I believe the remark was unwatchable. Simple.
Good deal. That's what we like. That's what we strive for.
Yes.
Anyways, we'll be jumping around to different courts. Zoom court, of course.
What's with all
And
the
keeping an
microphones,
eye.
Creed?
What's that?
Look at all those microphones.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say. So keeping an eye on this. I'm wondering who's planning on coming to speak, because it's not just you got some, in a bunch over there in an area cordoned off. So I'm wondering what that's all about. But anyways, we'll keep an eye on that. Of course, Fairfax County Courthouse, where the I gotta say one of the biggest cases in a very, very, very long time has happened.
Oh, this has
Waiting for
got to
the-
be. This has got to be right up there with OJ, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Gotta
absolutely.
be right
Gotta
with
be.
OJ.
Do you have some bugs around you, or you?
Now my dog is on the other side over here in the studio, and I was throwing him some tortilla shells I had left over
Oh.
from my lavish. Gotta watch out for the dog.
Very nice of you. All right, let's. You guys are here for court. Let's jump into it. Over to Judge Herman's place,
I
and
know.
he was in a bad mood yesterday.
Fingers crossed. We
For
get him
another
in a
bad
better
day.
mood.
You're gonna have a curfew.
Gotta be
7
home by the time the street lights come on.
p.m.
Yes.
7.
6 a.m. You understand?
Yeah.
7 is early. Hey, Carol. I didn't know Carol was here. If I did, I would have played this.
I can't get up. I can't get up.
Wow.
By the way, you might be tested for drugs. You understand?
Yep.
You're not to purchase or possess a firearm or other dangerous weapon. You have firearms or dangerous weapons?
I do at the house. I live.
What?
I have a few old guns, and I have one.
Your Honor, you see these right here?
They're
Yeah.
at the house where I usually
Got a
live with my
musket.
children.
My
I have a
children would be.
shotgun and an old revolver and another old revolver and then a newer handgun that I bought in 02. I want to think it was.
So
Jesus
basically,
Christ, just
nothing at my house.
Talking pew pews today.
No, I can't stay there. No, I already know. Yeah, I can't stay there, but I do have them, and that's where they're at. It's 917 Northeast Street.
If anybody wants to go take them, there they
If anybody wants to go get Bishop's stolen
I
guns,
want you
feel
to
free. They're
understand
over at 907 East
Keep
whatever
it.
Street.
Peepees, please.
All
Okay.
these bond conditions that I'm going to give you, I'm going to put in the police lien computer. So what that means is,
Usually
if
it's
you have
that
some kind of encounter
face
with
shield
police
plus a mask
run
and
your name,
another.
it's going to pop up that you're on bond and these are your bond conditions. So if you're somewhere you're not supposed to be, or if you have something
David.
on you that you're not supposed to have, or if you're drunk or high, whatever. Bottom line is they will take you right in.
I understand.
I know it works.
I don't get drunk or high.
They don't have
anyway,
to
so-
wait till you get to the jail to figure all of that out. It'll boom, pop up on lead.
I understand.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
You ain't got to worry about me. I ain't never been in trouble in my life.
Robert at the top.
It's the first time I've ever been in any trouble.
I was
You
gonna
get a
say,
week
what
out.
a damn lie. He said, I've never been in trouble with the law.
We're
You're
not done
sitting
with
in
the
jail
bond conditions.
right now.
You're not to harass, beat,
Your Honor,
intimidate, molest, wound, stalk,
to say,
and
I was at a Molly Hatchet concert last night. I
Other
might have yelled a
conduct.
little too long, but
that
They were
would place
playing
any
all
of the
the
following
hits.
persons or a child of any of the following persons in reasonable fear of bodily injury. So that includes spouses, former spouses, individual whom you
Future
have a child in
spouses.
common, a resident or
sending
former
flower.
resident of your household. You understand that?
Yes, sure do.
this guy's great. I wish they do like post interviews, like interviewing them and they come out.
Yeah.
So what'd
I-
you think of the judge?
Yeah, what's his name there from People's Court? Stands out
Yeah.
there. He'd be perfect.
Doug Llewellyn.
Specifically,
Yes,
You're not
God, he was
to
good too. He would throw it right in their face. He didn't care.
assault, harass, intimidate,
Stay
beat,
on 'em.
molest, wound, or threaten
Carol P. Styles, Facebook. Thank you, getting the day going. We need it. We're broke.
Gail Dotson. You
I
understand?
won't. I sure do.
Stay away from Gail.
You're not to
Yeah, Slim. Look
have
at
or
you.
cause a third party to have any direct or indirect contact.
No
With
molesting.
Tina,
Keep it out of trouble. Like you've been.
Gail.
Wait a minute.
Dotson.
Just keep your nose clean.
At that point, he had inquired about visitation with his
Yes,
children.
I'm
and
always
his-
drunk and high, so it's fine.
You'll
to
never
have
know it.
An exception to have a third party. The pickup and the drop off.
The old timer attorney in the house. I hear him talking in the background, pissing off the judge.
And get my phone. I don't have my phone or my wallet or any clothes.
He has no
What are you
way of
wearing underneath that
contacting
polo?
anybody at this point, but-
All right. You got somebody that can pick that stuff up at your house?
Can they get my beard
I can have one of my
oils?
sisters go there and pick it up. I don't know their numbers, and the police that arrested me told me I could, he didn't say you couldn't. He just said leave
2-9.
that stuff at home. So I took
He's a
my
big
phone
boy.
and my wallet and laid it in the house. I don't even know anybody's number.
He got like an
Stuff,
80
the only
pound
person's
head
number I know is my
alone.
wife. They're all on my
Voice really
phone,
bugs me.
so I'm kind of
Okay.
stuck.
Oh, because of his wife right now. Look at
How does
Judge.
your wife get along with your sister?
Oh, they get along fine.
I mean,
We've
I
all
know
got-
I'm a little squirrely about calling your wife and saying, hey, can you give your husband's phone and wallet to this? I'm a little squirrely about that.
Just a little squirrely.
Ain't got to worry. I've
Having
been
your
married to this
foot
woman for 30
removed?
years. I'm not. This
My
was just a
God,
stupid
what?
mistake I made.
Razor. Good.
She'd
Don't
been
talk
Vlog.
about
Oh
case,
my God.
Don't talk about case.
Keep up with us. Let us
The
know.
when you say,
Oh, it goes to
the
no
only
picture.
number he knows is his wife.
You just rocked my world with that.
If you give permission, I mean, you can make a call with sort of a deputy or whatever, just to tell her to contact sister to pick his stuff up.
Is he really living in South
one time
Carolina?
only,
Bob?
and
Hell
then,
yeah.
The only other exception, as I stated, would be if we could have a third party to
Been doing a lot of screaming from all the fun in the jail cell. You know what I mean? But
get
Mhm.
kids to and from him.
So I'm guessing he may have put his hands
Well, here's what
on his beloved wife.
pretty sure, yeah.
Mm. Swing
I
low,
guess
sweet
I could
chariots,
take a
right?
box to let him, he has to go with a police officer to pick up the stuff. I'll do that
That was-
one time. You're not to enter Tina, Gail.
Oh, You're not to
Dotson
enter Tina. Is that what he just said?
That's right.
home
Stab her.
Stay out of her.
or workplace.
Breaking news.
However,
Thank you,
you can
Pavel.
go to the address
so
once,
funny, that
accompanied by a peace officer to remove personal belongings.
Hang in there,
Understand
bud.
that?
Hey, Carol Boob Money from Flusher. Thank you.
Whatever it takes.
You can be on GPS tethered. Do you understand that?
Whatever it takes.
Do you think that Tina,
Yeah, I've
who's
never
not
done
allowed
anything like
inside
that before,
anymore,
but
talks
gets me
very
out, I
raspy
just-
too?
I
Made a
hope so.
mistake.
I made a mistake. So did she. We have one of the most amazing families that are so loving and caring.
All right,
and
now,
appreciate
let me
that,
just
guys.
say, because you talked about.
Oh,
this
he's getting
visitation
nude.
thing, okay?
No, never mind.
And I'm a little leery of that. I really am. How old are your children?
My little boy just turned 12 and my daughter is 10 or 9. She'll be 10 in September. But can I say that I've been home?
Can I
with the
say
kids.
happy birthday to her?
That's what I've been
She's
doing.
watching
is
right
just,
now.
Going back. I'll leave them.
I'm
on the
sorry,
weekend,
Yard. I
I'll go
thought you
back,
was talking about
show
the
my
shoe
wife some work through the
size.
week, and I keep the kids, get them off to school, pick them up, and then when she comes home on Friday, I leave. So I've been doing
Put
that.
my kids on the stove. I think you just said. Well, I'm inside Tina.
So you guys are separated as it is?
No, I mean we live in the same house, but
He's still effing, Jan.
she can't. She don't. She has to work, so she can't run and
can't
pick the kids
fend
up
for
and stuff like that. She takes my little boy to school most 90% of the time, and then I get my daughter up and I get her dressed and fed, and then off to school, and then I go pick my son up at 2:30, and I pick my daughter up at 3:30, and then
Time to
that's
go get
Monday
coffee
through
and take a
Friday.
dump.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this, sir, okay? Look, I don't know you. I don't know you. All right?
Well, give me a
Don't
number. I
know.
want to get to know you.
He
Never
seems
met
like a
you
hell of a
before in my
guy.
life, have I?
Seems
No,
like you got
thanks,
plenty
Elmo.
of time to party.
Okay. What I do know is you got a lot of time on your hands. And I mean, listen, I'm not, listen, if you want to do visitation,
What do you mean? That
You're
10,
go- I'm not gonna-
10%,
I'm
I
not
got to
going
take the
to,
damn kids to school.
you're gonna have to go and talk to a family court judge about that because I'm not going to go cross that line. And I'll tell you why. Okay? You want to know why? You want to take a guess?
Schooling.
Screwed up.
That's not why.
You fucked up.
That's not why.
Sorry.
Why? I don't know.
It was,
Why?
I'm gonna tell you, it was just, was it day before yesterday? Memorial Day weekend?
It was Memorial Day. Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about this.
Memorial
I'm talking
Day
about
ass
you.
whooping.
I think it was just Memorial Day weekend. Was it over in Jackson County or somewhere? Where there was some kind of domestic thing going. The guy killed the kids, the wife,
Oh, God.
and the
All
son.
right, so let me
dog.
explain. There's our friend
Remember
Raspy
that?
coming in hot
Was that
on
just a
his
couple days
old
ago?
lady.
Was that in Jackson County?
And there's one of those big-footed
I don't know if I
kids.
heard about
It was like, oh,
Speaking of big
That's
foots.
number 419. Number 419.
I don't know if it
couldn't
was in Jackson County. It was somewhere around here.
I understand what you're saying. I know people do crazy.
Is the
And
judge
you got
saying
the
that
means to do it.
he looks
No, I
like
know.
a crazy psycho?
I've never been.
You just
anything
told
like
me you
that.
got like 8 guns. You just told me you had 8 guns. What are you talking
Oh, I
about?
got
Pew-pews?
4 guns, but 3 of them are really old guns. And
I had to
Okay,
pistol
all right,
whip
but
somebody
stop,
to death
stop,
with those, Your
stop.
Honor.
Just stop.
You know how that goes to
Oh, You have,
and we
the
did it.
point was, you have the means to do it. One would be enough. But,
Yeah, I thought-
you know, you don't just have one, you got a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, I thought you were saying
Yo,
that
yo,
I'm
yo.
that type of person. Yeah, I'm not.
I don't know if you are or if you're not. I don't know you. But I know your
Right.
wife is scared of you. That I know. Your wife is scared of you. She told the cops she was scared of you.
Oh,
So that's all I can say.
She just,
She
okay.
knows you better than me. She
She's
knows
a-
you better than me.
she's a pussy.
The
Your Honor.
allegation is that you threatened to kill her.
I'd
I
be scared of
did. I
this
texted
dude
that to her, and I. It was-
No,
it
don't say anything. Don't say
I
anything about it.
texted that to her. Okay. Well, he is doing a hell of a
Okay.
job incriminating himself.
So,
Poor
look
judge.
here. What do you want me to tell me about the bond there, Mr. Wheaton?
Personal reconnaissance, please.
Mr. Wheaton, bond on this.
Which one are we on, Judge?
Dotson. Let's just finish this.
Represents,
Dotson.
he is.
He drives a
not
Datsun,
employed,
Your Honor?
Not on probation or parole, has a driver's license, does have a place to live. Of course, we've discussed
Got a
that
job.
already, provided us with a phone number and needs a court-appointed attorney. Thank you.
Well,
I'm
that
gonna
did help
set the
him
Bond,
on bond.
cash your surety, 5,000.
5,000.
5,000.
Okay? Yes, sir.
Cash or surety, 5,000.
You need 500 to talk to a bond.
Boy, he didn't say thank you or nothing. He just got.
Oh,
up.
he is a big boy there. Look at that.
Oh my
I
God!
thought he had a polo on. Beat a onesie. As they rack up and get ready for something else, I just wanted to see Prosecutor McDonald, who picks at herself a lot. She was just putting on chapstick.
She's
and
being
sex.
seductive, Creed. That's a sexy thing nowadays.
There's more in the courtroom, but
More hotties, or
she's picking at herself a lot. That's all. What does
Okay,
this old dude do?
we
moonshine.
got people of the state of Michigan versus Jackie Ray King Jr.
Oh, he's a serial killer.
Case number 22T
Got it.
01489FY. Count 1 is armed robbery.
Oh,
Count 2 is felony firearm. Count 3 is armed robbery. Count 4 is felony firearm.
Mhm.
Count 5 is fleeing a police officer in the 3rd degree. Count 6 is felony firearm.
Mhm.
Count 7 is possession of a firearm by a felon.
Mhm.
Count 8 is felony firearm.
PR bond.
Count
Yeah.
9 is carrying a concealed weapon.
$9.
$1,000.
There's an habitual offender 4th notice indicating that there's a mandatory 25-year sentence. Let me
Wow.
swear you in.
Mandatory
You
25
solemnly
years.
Swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth to the best of your knowledge, understanding of.
Wow, he's big time.
Sure,
You didn't
yeah.
raise your hand, sir.
He could
Yeah, I
barely
do.
raise his hand. How can he commit all those armed robberies? He can't even put his
We'll
hand
just
up.
worry. What is your full name?
Jackie Ray King Jr.
Spell that for my court recorder, please.
Pardon me?
I'll
Please
spell that for you.
spell your
U
name for my
C.
court recorder.
JACKIE RAY
OFF
KING
He's
Jr. JR
KISSI.
Junior. Junior JR.
63.
63.
Okay, this is your client,
It is, Judge, for the record, Jeff.
What was
Skinner,
right?
Carrying out behalf of Jackie Ray King Jr. Mr. King Jr. was being arraigned this morning this afternoon on a 9-count felony complaint. The specifics of counts 1 through 9 were shared or explained to Mr. King earlier today by Attorney Wheaton, along with his constitutional rights, along with the potential penalties if convicted of any of counts 1 through 9.
Who do you think he's been armed
Third
robbing?
habitual offender 4th offense notice. And again,
Somebody
this
keeps
is
their money in a
mandatory
sack.
25-year sentence because of the nature of one or more of the prior felony convictions, waive formal reading of the felony complaint, enter a not guilty plea to counts 1 through 9. Mr. King represents that there is a parole hold at this time against him. Therefore, we are requesting
Paul?
a court-appointed attorney to represent
Paul.
Mr. King, Your Honor.
Oh, a court-appointed attorney with all of those charges?
Mr. King, did your lawyer go over the charges and the
He said not guilty to
penalties
all of
with
those,
you?
by the way.
The sofa
A attorney did, yes.
King store.
and your rights? How about that?
Yes. Yes, he
Do
did.
you feel you understand? Do you feel you understand the
He pull off like
charges
the crime
as
that
well
was
as the
gonna
penalties?
like put him
As
good
well as
stand
your
this for
rights?
life, like
I-
Yes, I do.
final big heist.
Yes.
Oh, no,
Okay.
man, that is a lot of charge. One of them with 25-year minimum.
Do you want
right?
me to go over the charges? the
Mandatory.
Penalties or your rights?
No, I've gotten them.
I'm going to find the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived the reading of the charges, penalties, and rights.
Wow.
And the next thing I'm going to do is appoint a lawyer to represent you.
Give him the really old guy. They get along great.
Well, he's got a lot of names, so you gotta.
Yeah.
I'm appointing a lawyer
Shouldn't
to
be hard to
represent
find.
you, sir.
Thank you.
Next thing is to set a probable cause conference date for you. You are
This
going
guy
to be
won't
in
even
front of
live
Judge
through the
David
trial.
Goggins. Your probable cause conference will be June 9th, 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
I'm gonna guess that he's not even all that
You will
old,
be on Zoom.
and he just
You
appears that way
understand?
because he's been living a crazy ass
60
life.
63 Creed, he said earlier.
Okay,
63.
He looks older than that
He was 83.
okay.
easily. What do you think he's connected with? He doesn't look like some dude just out there all willy nilly, just robbing little play. You know what I mean?
Right, right, right.
He looks like he is connected in some way to somebody or something for sure.
He works for La Onda.
And
one of
that
the Latino gangs up there.
that look on his face,
All right.
Yeah, he could
Bad
care
one.
less. Yeah, he's like, I don't give a crap.
Okay, I am going to parole
Lisa, I'm so
hold,
sorry,
so
God.
what do you want to tell me about bond? Well, you know what? Even before you go there, Mr. Skinner.
You know what? You're
parole or
effed
not,
anyway.
I am going to tell him that.
I wish you'd
regardless,
read
he's
some
not
of
to
the
have
charges,
any
like
weapons,
read the.
firearms, or dangerous
Oh yeah,
weapons
like what he
or
actually
anything.
did. Break
Yeah.
down
I'm
something.
also going to tell him that you're not to have any alcohol, marijuana, or illegal.
Somebody say
or
he was part of the
controlled
4-6
substances.
Mafia.
You
Wait a
understand
minute,
all
is he-
that?
He's not getting a bond. There's no way.
But you are not to assault, harass, intimidate, beat, molest, wound, or threaten
Well,
Marasu Hasi.
is he going to get a? He's going to give him a something, I think.
But he's not going to be able to be released.
And
Well, then why would he be reading through this
Hannah
shit then?
O'Brien.
So he must have robbed those two people, maybe.
You understand that?
Yes,
You
I
would be
do.
reading through all of that
You're
if
not to
you're not
have
going
any
to give him at least
contact or
a
cause a third
super high
party
bond. Even.
to have any contact, direct or indirect,
I would hope
with
so.
Harasu
$1 million, maybe. I don't know.
Hasi
What do you call him? A hussy?
and Hannah
Oh, no, dude, a
O'Brien.
hussy.
Hussy. Do the hussy. Do the
It
hussy.
looked like the guy's been on the go for about a
Understand
year,
that.
just pulling,
Yes, I do.
just doing
He
bad
almost looks
things,
like-
and it's like this is his time to
Well,
rest
I
now.
don't know if the parole hold is going to get lifted or what, but I'm just saying, if you still can't have contact with him. All right,
Yeah.
Mr. Skinner.
Let's hear all these good
Your
things
Honor,
about him.
Mr. King represents, he's currently unemployed, does not have a driver's license.
He walked to every crime.
Represented that For all intents and purposes, he is homeless at this time. He's been confined for 2 days. The complaint represents that these events occurred on or about May 29 of this year. We will certainly need an experienced trial attorney to represent him at this matter.
Very experienced.
Okay, based upon the fact that there's a parole hold.
Is he trying to
there's gonna
escape
be a
right
no
now?
bond.
No bond.
Okay. I mean, come on. He had me going there for a minute reading through all of those. I'm like, what?
So you can step out of there. Thank you.
He robbed a speedway.
God, he even moves like he's 90. Real quick, while they do that, again, over on the Discord, you can claim your NFTs that are made live on the spot.
So close.
That was real close. That was within a minute yesterday. I like that one that Lisa. Snoopy got the peephole masterpiece. I'd like the side by side too. That's good. Carol, love it. And Fred.
Oh, look at Fred Franklin coming in hot.
Got that one. If you want to claim yours over on the Discord, it's all the way down on the bottom. NFT ownership claim. And it all yours. Do whatever you want. But we made that live yesterday. We've been having fun. A lot of them are playing. So you got to get it, and you got to get it on there, and that's your claim.
So they say, I don't know.
Uh-oh. Judge, how about you turn your phone down?
Oh, I
For
feel
God's
okay.
sake.
Judge, we're in court.
That was
Which
loud.
which phone is that? The one that his wife knows about, or what?
Oh,
that was an
shoot.
important phone call there.
Hello?
Look, this guy comes wandering in.
Hello?
Hello?
No.
Yeah, have a seat.
Okay, sure.
Hey, guys, sit down.
Okay, here we go.
Who's calling in the middle of court that you
Gonna
have to go
call
answer it?
people of
Seriously.
the state of Michigan versus Bobby
guy,
James McConaughey.
Bobby James
Case number
McConaughey.
Another winner.
T01250FY. Charge is unlawful driving away of a motor vehicle. That's count one. Count two
Is that-
is larceny between $1,000 or more, but less than 20,000.
Stole a car?
And there's an habitual offender third notice.
Got some heavy hitters
well.
in today.
Let me swear you in. Raise your right hand to be sworn. Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth to the best of your knowledge, understanding, and belief.
Yes, sir.
Has he got dirty hands?
Yes, sir.
What is your full name?
Bobby James McConaughey.
I need
Spell
you to
it.
spell that.
BOBBY. And James is JAMES. Then it's MCCON.
I thought he was going to say at, like he's going to give out his Gmail.
And how
account.
old are you?
I'm 41.
I'm far
41. Okay. Mr. Skinner, this is your client.
Yes, Mr. McConaughey is being arraigned this afternoon on a 2-count felony complaint alleging honor between the period April 21, 2022 and April 26, 2022 in Genesee County, Michigan. The specifics of both counts 1 and 2 that were identified earlier were shared with Mr. McConaughey by Attorney Wheaton, along with potential penalties.
Matthew?
If convicted of either counts
His
1
brother's
or
gonna bail him
2
out.
or both.
All right,
He
all
was
right, all
advised of
right.
his constitutional rights, and again, there is an ancillary habitual offender third offense notice, which would affect
Say third offense.
maximum potential penalties if convicted of either counts 1 or count 2 or both.
Oh, God.
There is a request for Mr. McConaughey to be appointed an attorney, Judge. He is not employed and would be
No.
eligible for same. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. McConaughey, is it true that your lawyer went over the charges and the penalties and your rights?
Yes.
And do you feel you understand the charges and the penalties and your rights?
Hey, Mayor.
Yes, I do.
Mayor, hope you're doing well.
You
Hope your
want
wife
me
is
to
well.
go over the charges and the penalties and your rights?
No, I mean, no, I'm fine. Nope, that was, no, I understand what I'm getting charged with.
Okay.
Just glad you made it.
I'm gonna find
So
the defendant
glad
is
you
knowingly and
made it.
voluntarily waive the reading of the charges.
I
penalties.
noticed he had
Stephen
dirty,
O'Neill.
a
I
dirty
will
hand creed, and well, I had to
Go ahead
grab
and
it. real
appoint
quick.
an attorney for you.
Another masterpiece.
Since you are unemployed. Well,
The dirty-handed bandit.
Do I get a PR file?
No,
Getting ahead of yourself, Mr. McConaughey.
a PR
I'm gonna hang
bond.
myself.
All right,
Getting ahead of yourself. We're not to that yet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
All right, all right, all
Very good.
right.
That laugh. Can I get a PR bond? Third time habitual.
Can you just
offender?
erase all these charges, Judge, please? Thank you.
Just let me out. Why not?
It's all bullshit, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I never, ever. I don't even know how to drive, Your Honor. I don't even know how to drive.
okay, I've appointed a lawyer, so the next,
I'm trying to retire on those NFTs. By the time I'm 50, which is next year,
Next
so I
thing we gotta
really got to
do-
tune them out.
is give you a date for your probable cause conference. So that will be June 9th, 2022.
Okay.
At 8:30 in the morning. You're gonna be
Okay.
in front of Judge Tabitha Marsh.
He'll still be here, right, Nate?
You
Yeah, with the marks.
understand?
Get off my
sir.
lawn,
Yes, I do.
Nightbot.
You'll be on Zoom. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, I do. Thank you.
You sure I
Okay,
can't have one of them
June 9th
PR
By
bonds?
Zoom, 8:30 in the morning, Judge Marsh.
Good. You,
Okay?
Oh, thank you so much. You're awesome, Your
These would be
Honor.
your bond conditions if you got out.
If that's a big if, right
Notify
there.
the
bud.
court and, well, personally, or you gotta appear for any examination, arraignment, trial, sentencing, or at any time and
Yeah,
places
where'd you
directed
find
by
that
the
out?
courts. You're
Yeah.
represented by
Where'd
an
you hear that
attorney.
at, no?
Any notices to appear may be given to the defendant's attorney instead of to the defendant. You understand?
okay. Yes, I do.
Has Judge got a koozie on a cup?
You have to
Yeah,
abide by any
smart man.
judgment entered in the case and
Nice.
surrender to serve any sentence imposed. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
You're not to leave Michigan without court permission. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
You cannot commit any crimes. while you're
$2 more
in
for
Michigan.
Carol's other boob.
Yes, I do.
That
Oh,
didn't get any
absolutely.
pressure during the flop. Thank you, Fluff.
Let that puppy out and let him have a run around the yard.
Yeah, yes, I do.
You are
Yeah,
going to.
There's no actual news of it yet, but
Have to notify the court in writing of any change of address or telephone number. Do you understand that?
We'll keep
Yes,
an
I
eye
do.
on it. We'll cover it live.
You're not to use alcohol, marijuana, or illegal or controlled substances. Do you understand that?
Nebraska. you say.
Absolutely. Yes,
I'm
I
gonna
do.
test you for drugs. Do you
Well, Chris?
understand that? You're gonna be tested for drugs. Do you understand
David, I
that?
missed you. Thank
That's
you.
fine.
Stars, Facebook.
That's fine.
You have a curfew from 7
All these things are fine, Your Honor.
PM
Yes.
6 AM. You understand that?
Yes,
No
I do.
problem. Gotcha.
You're
Your
not
Honor.
allowed to purchase a firearm or other dangerous weapon or possess a firearm or other dangerous weapon or ammunition.
Not a
Okay.
problem.
Understand
What
that?
about, yes, I do. What about bow and arrow? What about hunting like that or
It's
anything?
a
Or,
dangerous, it's a dangerous
okay,
weapon.
okay. That's, all right, I got you.
Your Honor, what about a slingshot?
I'm not looking to like kill, just, hunting, but that's fine. That's absolutely. That's, I
I
understand.
like to go boomerang hunting. Is that allowed, Your Honor?
No knives, no none. I won't. No nothing.
You done messed up with that, bud.
I was just wondering about for future references, kind of down the road. Not, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you're not going
Okay.
anywhere.
Let me
Yep.
continue.
Dawn,
sir.
congratulations,
Sorry
by
about
the
that.
way, being the first to get us the news. NBC News as of
I don't
5
have a
minutes
problem,
ago.
You know, clarifying that.
Jury
That's
has
not
reached a verdict.
That's okay.
Oh, baby.
I'm trying to open a little small like resale shop. Is there any like stuff I can is there do I gotta have special licenses for that? Is that on a commercial property? Do I gotta get any permits or anything for that? I was kind of asking right now. I'm trying to figure this out. Like,
God, he's got a lot of questions. Things are happening. People are around more and more microphones. So pretty interesting day. I guess it is going to be today.
I'm a
potentially.
property where I'm gonna live, and
Creed,
yeah, I was
ever since he
mentioned
mentioned that bow and arrow, I felt inspired to give him a bow and arrow.
Mr. Skinner, this is a HO3.
How about trapping?
He can get up to 10 years.
I do a 10-year on each.
He likes to talk
You
about
recognize
this like
you go
he's
to prison for 10 years on this. You
going to
understand
get
that?
out. Oh,
yeah, I understand.
Of course.
So I just think that maybe you need to keep things in perspective.
I'm trying. Yes, I am.
You're getting the
I
cart
am.
before the horse on just getting out shit, bud.
Well,
What's gonna happen?
I'm just saying, maybe now is not the time for you to be worrying about hunting and your retail shop.
Okay. All
That's
right.
what we were thinking. Yeah, boom hour,
I
Jay.
understand.
This is very serious.
I know it is scary.
Oh, very serious, you are. Yes. of course.
Scary. I don't want to. Yeah. I messed up.
You are not, okay.
Don't worry,
You
guys. We're going to
are
cover
not
the verdict.
to assault,
worried.
harass, intimidate, beat, molest, wound, or threaten Jason Ryan Hester.
Oh,
Do you understand
not
that?
That is correct.
Yes, I do.
I did this wrong. What do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back?
You're not to have contact
Stick.
or cause a third party to have direct or indirect contact with Jason
LD.
Ryan Hester. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
Oh, look, Bruce made it. Mikey's putting our mic on.
All right.
Damn, I didn't think Bruce would make it.
I didn't either.
This old dude contacted us the other day in an email. Said that he enjoys it. Said that he'd go down and do this for us for $20.
And there he is. All we had to
There
do
he
was
is.
cover his gas to get there.
Yeah, he's right around the corner.
He's texting.
No, it wasn't even gas. It's a damn. See, he knows he's watching right now. Another thumbs up, Bruce, please. It was $10 to park in the parking garage over in the thing. So we took care of it. I cannot believe that Bruce made it.
I can't believe it either.
I am shocked. Cool.
Just,
So we have our own. Oh wait, is he looking? I just one more thumbs up, Bruce. There you go. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you, Bruce.
He is on it.
Probation or parole. that he
Just
has a
texted and said
driver's
everything's good to
license,
go.
That the address
Gosh, look at that.
Oh wow!
Why
Look
are
at
they following Bruce around? so much?
what is Bruce doing?
Is he doing other work for other people?
Is he
We get
shouting
there,
out?
okay.
Is he telling everybody about the channel? He's asking everybody if they got YouTube.
Are you on probation out of Shiawassee County?
Ayahuasca?
No.
Okay, good enough for me.
Pretrial services is saying
That's
he's
a
got
little
two
bit.
holds from another county, so there's no.
Hey,
Maybe
now.
I wasn't accurate in what he represented.
She got the
just
blonde
a
today.
week
I'm
earlier.
not. I don't have probation.
Oh, no, you got no probation.
I'm not on probation.
What about parole?
No, I've been on parole since 2019. I got out of prison in
Might be. People
2018, and I've
seem
been on
known
parole
for
ever
that.
since. I'm not in no trouble.
On
Bruce
or
wears many
off
hats.
parole?
I'm again
I'm
another
off
one. I'm
parole.
not in no
I did a
trouble
year- I did a
sitting
year
in
parole,
jail.
and I got released on it. And
Idiot.
Pink was my parole officer.
A three-time habitual offender.
I've been out here
I-
ever since. I've been on.
That's
Good,
the other
Your
thing.
Honor.
Yeah, 3 times on the one on
It
any
says
of like the
two
three.
out of
Any of
county
the,
holds.
I think 3
It's been
charges
over
they
there.
said.
He's got 2 out-of-county holds.
I don't know
God,
anybody
oh
over there.
I don't do nothing
This
to
is me
me.
here.
Deputy Finn.
I will BRB. I'm gonna text Bruce, make sure that everything's all right, and get an idea of what's going on. Bruce.
July 5th of 19, he said. Yeah.
July 5th of 19, discharged from parole, Judge.
Well, pretrial services is saying here's, I'm reading what it says.
Damn it.
2 out of county holds. Could it be Saginaw County?
I'm sorry.
Is there a lien report there showing it?
Let's see.
Saginaw
Looking
County.
at lien and it's discharged.
I'm on bond in Saginaw County for the same charges as this right here for the U-Haul and stuff.
Oh, a U-Haul.
That's what it says, yes, sir.
A U-Haul, you say? Was he trying to live in it? That's the question. Was he trying to live in it? I'm on prostitution, Your Honor.
What happened to the meth case from Eaton County?
Yeah, meth case, that was no meth in there. I don't know. I was sleeping on the highway. I fell asleep at a stop sign and they ripped me up out of the car and I don't know. All right.
No meth, Your Honor. Just very sleepy. He's got all these charges and all these different things. Your Honor, I stay out of trouble, but we continue to see all these times he's been in trouble with the law since the day he was born. Guys, if you would take a second, like this, share this. If you're ever on Facebook, especially.
Maybe it's a mistake.
Set a bond amount, Judge?
Sure.
Just in case those holds don't materialize, maybe there's a snafu, just some
We're
amount.
expanding.
Who does your client live with? Who does he live with, Mr. Skinner?
Who resides at your address there in Mount Morris?
My mother. I live with my mother.
My mama.
Okay.
I live with my mama.
What else do you want to tell me?
I've represented defendants in the past who failed to return these U-Haul vehicles within a timely manner. This may be that fact situation. I'm just looking at the dates on or about.
Oh, because there's that range?
Thinking maybe it should have been returned on the 21st of April and wasn't returned in a timely fashion. I mean, I've represented defendants in the past.
My man.
And that's kind of how the facts
Thank you.
developed. But I'm not representing that that's the case with Mr. McConaughey, Judge. I'm just sharing that experience with the court.
Well, there's an allegation. There's an allegation where basically count 2.
Are you sure, sweet tea?
He took allegedly stole this trailer from Starlight, Coney Island.
Their time, which is our time.
I guess
So
hooked it up.
that's in an hour and
U-Haul.
15 minutes.
Drove
Which
to-
we will go
to,
live
the other county.
and cover. Don't you worry.
Yes, and you set a bond consistent with the information you have in front of you, Judge.
I'm going to
My
set
mother.
a cash or surety bond of 10,000.
Wow.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
I'm surprised he got 10,000. That's crazy.
Hey,
10,000,
Kyle
Creed.
McDowell.
I'd almost can I use the Flint water with a like a Brita pitcher, or it's got to be straight up?
I can't believe that he got a. Oh, this guy's excited too.
All right, this is people of the city of Swartz Creek versus
All right, I know what I'm doing.
Kyle Mark McDowell,
Second.
case number 22D4750M. Charge is domestic violence. Let me swear you in. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth to the best of your knowledge, understanding, and belief?
Yes, Your Honor.
Go ahead. Put your hand down.
What is your name?
Kyle Mark McDowell.
I don't think that guy's gonna get out on that
Wait a minute.
$10,000
I wonder if
bond.
they got the right guy.
Uh-oh, wrong guy.
There.
You weigh about 190 pounds.
What does
No,
that
I'm
matter?
200 and about 270, 280.
Does
Oh,
this,
definitely not him.
Does this
He-
one
You born in
make me look a little
72?
slimming, Your Honor?
Yes, I was, ma'am.
He's got the wrong file, I think.
What was your answer to that?
Yes, I was, ma'am.
Sassy is sassy.
I was
Ma'am.
born in 72, June 5th.
I like the dude with the
1972.
he must have been
Well,
living
so
out of
they
the
have his
U-Hauls
name
or
as
something.
being Kyle Mark Frederickson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that
then-
was one of my.
There's another name.
And then they have McDowell. So I don't know.
Well,
So
we're
Fred
figuring
Frederick-
this out, guys. Just so you know, we're going to take it
Have
up
you used
to the
Frederickson
top of the
before?
hour.
Yes,
We're going to cut
yes,
it a
Your
little
Honor.
bit short today and get prepared.
Then I
Again, it is expected to be right at 3. It could be later than that.
Okay.
You know, there's a lot of
Did I screw him in
preparations.
You
But I
did.
mean, they called it pretty early, so it's the rest of that hour and that hour. So that means that it was
Raise your
called,
right hand.
you know, not long ago.
Raise your right hand.
You saw
You dumb son of a bitch, raise your hand. Yeah, like Creed was saying, we're going to take it to the top, then we'll go back. We'll come back on for the verdict. So that's going to be your cue to share that out, so everybody can join.
Yeah, I'm thinking 2:45 is good. That might run into chase time. If that's the case, we'll jump out. You know, when that is done, that does take precedence over the 405 chase. If it does run that long,
I don't think it will,
though.
I don't think it will.
And Your Honor,
Your Honor, could you just let me out like the other asked? That was a great question.
49. Okay. This is your client.
It is, for the record, Jeff Skinner on behalf of,
Oh, very quick. I did text Bruce. He said he is there, and if anything messes up, he will be on it and ready to go. Just so you know, if there is any comments afterwards outside, we will catch them. Thanks to our new friend Bruce.
Plaintiff is a Mandy Boston.
And hello, Rob.
We'll waive formal reading of the complaint.
Hello.
Enter a not guilty plea at this time. He was advised of his constitutional rights by Attorney Wheaton, along with potential penalties. He was convicted of the offense for which he was accused of committing. And although he
Remember to use his
represents
left
that
hand
he
well.
has 28 years experience as a union iron worker,
Yeah, iron workers.
he is not currently employed and is requesting an attorney to represent.
Well, it's a
him.
respectful gig. I mean,
Okay.
100 years ago.
Mr. McDowell, is it true that your lawyer went over the charges with you?
yes, Your Honor.
absolutely. We're going to go full screen, and then we're going to get a
Your
giant
Honor.
slap on the wrist, and then we're going to say,
And
"See,
you're
guys,
right.
this is why we didn't do anything with
Yes,
this
Your Honor.
effing trial." It's exactly
You
what's going to
feel you
happen.
Understand all three of those things?
Yes, Your Honor.
You want me to go through any of those things?
No, Your Honor.
I'm going to find the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived the reading of the charges, penalties, and rights. The next thing I'm going to do is appoint a lawyer for you, since you're unemployed.
Oh yeah, Captain Happy. Neither of them will be there.
done
It'll just be a
that.
couple of the from the
So
lawyers.
we've got to now set this matter for a pretrial conference. This matter is going to go to Judge McCabe, and you'll be in person. It will be June 9th at 8:30 in the morning. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll repeat it. June 9th, 2022.
I know you're
at
slow,
8:30 in the
dumbass.
morning.
Let me tell you
You're going to
again.
be in front of Judge McCabe in
Repeat
person.
Yes, Your Honor.
You know, if we were still working in radio in Fairfax County, do you know what we'd be doing right now? We'd be driving the Rockwood 5 A-Team van back and forth out front of the court.
Okay, here are your bond
For
conditions.
free advertising.
You have to appear for any
Wouldn't be the first
examination,
time doing something like that.
arraignment, trial, sentencing, or any time and places directed by the courts. You're represented by an attorney. Your notices to appear may go to the attorney instead of to you. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have to abide by any judgment.
I don't
in this
typically
case
do
and
this.
Surrender to serve any sentence imposed.
But
You
after seeing
understand?
Bruce
Mhm.
Yes, Your Honor.
out there, he did bring me
You're not to leave
to
Michigan
an
without
excited
court
state
permission.
of
You
drawing.
understand?
And well,
Yes,
Here
Your
you
Honor.
go. This is our first in the
Not to commit any
series
crimes while you're
of the
released. You understand?
2022
Yes,
Depp
Your Honor.
versus Heard.
Does
You gotta
That's
notify the
Bruce
court
getting
in
his
writing
hands
and
on the
change of
mics,
address or
baby.
telephone number.
does
You
Bruce have a
understand?
tiny penis? Is that what that?
Oh, that's a problem, Your Honor.
It's something you had to take up with
I've been
Bruce.
homeless
that?
for. I said I've been homeless for the past 2 months.
You should have went and slept with your buddy that was just
Okay.
in there in the U-Haul that he kept.
You're an
too long.
iron worker, son. You could have built you a house out of iron.
Can you imagine the money you make as an iron worker if he truly was doing that?
I would
You're not to
think
use
so.
alcohol, marijuana, or illegal or controlled substances. Do you
And
understand
no
that?
molesting.
Yes,
0.0 molesting.
There may be drug testing. Do you understand that?
yes, Your Honor.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
That is
You
neat.
need
The
to
those will,
participate
you know,
in
there
a
was only so
specified
many of those
treatment program
pressed.
For any physical or mental condition,
Not only records of CDs and tapes,
Oh yeah.
got
including substance
bins
abuse,
full of.
for you to take prescribed your
Bins
prescribed
full of them,
medication.
pretty neat.
Understand that?
Understand.
Yes, Your Honor.
He's really excited about the whole situation. Thank you, Nate. Appreciate that.
You would have a curfew from 7
That's an early
p.m.
curfew.
It
to
really is.
6 a.m. You understand?
Isn't it usually like
Yes,
9 to
sir.
6?
You're not to purchase or possess
You and 50K other. I
firearm
watched
or
it
dangerous weapon.
all morning.
and no ammunition. You understand that?
Send
Yes,
over
Your Honor.
a got
You are
an
not
air
to
check
assault,
we could
harass,
listen to.
intimidate,
An air check.
molest,
I consent.
move, or threaten one Mandy Boston. Understand that?
Oh, what'd you do
Yes,
with
Your Honor.
Randy? Alex, it should look something like this. Cassette tape, and it should say air check
You're
on
not
it.
to
Uh-huh.
have or
And
cause
preferably
third
a
party
date
to
better
have
than
any direct or
12/3
incon-
and
indir- You're not to let me say
Send
that.
over your air check.
You're not to
and let's
have
hear
or
that.
cause a third party to have direct or indirect contact with Mandy Boston.
Technically,
Yes,
you'd
Your
be
Honor.
fifth
Understand
chair
that?
Yes, Your Honor.
for now.
You are not to enter Mandy Boston's home or workplace. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Creed's got flies in his house.
No, I got a damn camera that will not.
The camera hates you, bro.
You'd be on GPS tethered if you get out.
Nope.
You understand that?
Almost. No,
Yes, Your
still
Honor.
very blurry.
The old 45s.
Okay, Mr. Skinner, what would you like to tell me?
Warrant was authorized, signed by the complaining witness yesterday. And our notes indicate that he was in jail for 3 days. What happened? Did something happen recently, Judge, that
Sure.
triggered the decision to pursue this?
I think that
I don't
they-
have that information.
I think
Maybe you
they-
have something there in the file.
There's a
Figured
sticky
it out,
note
double
here
F.
that says the date of offense is May 30th per Detective Lutz. So I think somebody typed the wrong
Yes, sir.
offense.
Try that next time.
And when I look at the statement
Seems
of
to work,
probable cause, it says May 30th, 22. Dispatched to Schaefer Drive in Swartz Creek.
So the complaint. of
Listen, when
11-3
when he is
21
pulling Emily D.
correct.
Baker
Somebody put a sticky note here saying that.
live numbers.
I never did anything 11.
Alex claiming to have some responsibility for that.
Yeah,
I like it.
don't know where we would tether him to.
Take a little bit of that credit.
He's homeless. Who lives on Newark Road in Lapeer?
It's the Caroline House. It's for veterans and homeless people. So,
I remember
Oh,
those
you're a
days.
veteran. You're a veteran.
Yeah. Yes, I am. U.S. war veteran.
What war?
Well, we might be able to help him out.
This dude ain't got shit on Bruce.
You
Better
wish.
watch our
bud.
mic right there.
Yeah.
I'm watching it. I'm sorry, guys. I just had I just wanted you guys to see if he messes up our mic or covers it up or something. All of Bruce's work.
Bruce will come back over there and fix it though.
He will.
That's
He'll
the good
come over
thing.
and probably knock that little shit out. All right.
My mental health, then reside with these legal legal issues that I have.
We didn't just pay $20 for a microphone to be placed there, just so you guys know.
Do you want me to make sure they give you your medications at the jail?
I think I need more than just the medications, Your Honor. I think it's to the point where I needed to be hospitalized for a minute for this to get things figured out.
Or
I
a
was
minute.
trying to get hospitalized.
No, Jeanette, this is a new camp.
It was never
got the
happening. Like I said, I have no
Goodwill
driver's
Electronics.
license, and I was limited on a group of people, and I feel that it took a different path now.
He's in
And
World
the
War
main thing
One.
for me is for me to stay secluded and in a place where I can get my help.
Let me talk over you, okay?
Ugh.
I'll contact Brad Walker.
Oh, area.
They don't-
It's
And our
They don't
insane.
even need it.
No,
He'll
it's
use everybody over at
it
the
is
jail
not.
who may be eligible for
This
VA assistance.
trial has put
We don't
some of
need
these
to
YouTubers
hospitalize.
in
The
new
VA
tax
will
brackets.
provide all of that.
Oh, and they're not going to know what to do with it, and then you're going to screw up like Legal Bites did the other day, and her numbers have been hurting really bad. I'm sorry, guys. I got to keep an eye on it. They're making me nuts here. Really making me nuts, especially this old dude. I hope to God that Bruce is still. He said he's going to hang around.
He's like a Dollar Tree Bruce. And now everybody wants to come and touch him.
Well, because you had the one dude over there that just he put his in and then just like shoved it into the middle, which is ridiculous.
We may have to go on earlier than 2:45 just so we can keep eye on this. I'm worried that somebody
Okay,
will
sir,
continue to
thank
mess with our microphone.
I'm pretty sure that Dan Abrams and a couple other people do own it.
No, it's gonna take a minute.
And good for them. They have revived court TV as it is, really.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, Bruce didn't even, that dude just walked over there and took a picture of his work at least, which I think is nice. Bruce didn't even do that. I did tell him we watch.
What's your last name, sir?
This is Mr. Elam.
Okay.
There is
Creed,
a
it is top of the hour, by the way.
It is. Mute him real quick, and we'll set everything up going into what we're doing. It's a long story, Jay. Hi, good job today. We're gonna jump out of here though today. Okay, I think he knows.
He's killing it.
We're done. If just tell the judge if he wants to cut it. We'll be back tomorrow. She said some stupid shit. This is part of you guys have heard us talk before about not wanting to grow and not want. I mean, we look forward to that time when the viral video hits or anything like that. And we get a huge bump. And, it could happen any day. She went from 40K. A lot of these guys were even way lower than that, and they're over 100K. She's at what, 260 something. She took a big hit. Though, but DUI guy, I'll tell you really quick. DUI guy was in the courtroom during one of the best moments of the trial. I feel is when the TMZ guy was up there and said, well, same could be said to you, Elaine, for taking Amber Heard about getting your 10 minutes of fame. And everybody in that courtroom, including Elaine and including all of the lawyers in there, were like, well, Legal Bites, she spoke out against that and basically tried to cancel DUI guy. So all of a sudden, DUI guy of this law tube was pretty much kicked out, shunned from the rest of the cool group.
Shame.
Yeah. Because he made a reaction.
Shame.
While in there. And she was really speaking, listen, she made enough to buy one of the nicest houses on the block. If not more, and probably to live off for quite a few years. Let's be honest. Okay. And I think that it got to her head a little bit. I think it's
6
a number.
figures. Let's be serious. Some of these people have recently made 6 figures from covering
12 to 14 hours a day of nonstop super chats and all that. Hey, good for them. It's awesome to see. And it's all, and I will tell you this too. The mainstream media is coming after LawTube, which by the way isn't a thing. You guys got to understand that is just kind of a moniker that people put on something. It's a loosely termed thing, So anyways, they have gained so many. You got to think about Emily DeBaker that was up in the 200,000s. Akita Law was always hanging 50 to 80. Legal Bites was 20s to 30s, easily some days up into the 50, 60. I mean, killing it. And then all of them surrounding it. that took a lot of eyes off of actual paid TV and actual, we'll say, subscription services, if you will. Anybody that was covering it, it took a lot of eyes off enough to where they started firing back. They started firing back. They noticed.
You start taking that much revenue away from
oh yeah,
some of these bigger companies. You're gonna feel it. They're gonna come after you. You're gonna get a strike. You're getting pulled down.
But
getting it all.
Yeah, the thing with DUI guy was really effed, and it came off to me as somebody that grew too big too quick, legal bites, and just kind of was spouting off and not even thinking. And
we should have had that guy come and do our stuff. Look at him. Look how thorough this guy is.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to get Bruce on the phone.
I need to know what they're paying these people, because we didn't get one damn picture. He's even taking pictures from the back.
Oh, professionalism like you will never see with Bruce. Oh, Creed, we get more.
Yeah. Flush it. That's the thing. I mean, they really they had a lot. Law and Crime. I don't like Law and Crime, and a lot of the others, they had $500,000 at some points and that. But I'm telling you start adding up those numbers because we're not even talking about all the breakdown of the other ones that are happening that are in the tens of thousands that are like nothing, because you got like Emily D. Baker, which, by the way, I really like her. Have you watched any of her? Emily, my wife, turned me on to.
Can't say I have.
Oh, she's fun to watch, and she's very along the lines of us. She's not
like that.
She's not afraid to speak out. She's not afraid to talk like a pirate. Anyways, all right. So we're cutting. We got a case a little early. YouTube junkie. Happy
we'll
Wednesday.
Be back. I don't think we'll have any problems with our. I don't know. We'll probably easily pull 100 people to watch that. So
hey, I did want to say this to you guys because there's over 100 of you here. Listen, if you guys have been following with any of the cast of the LawTube and stuff, by all means, feel free to go and join them. Don't feel pressured. This is something that we have not been invested in. We've been watching, keeping an eye on what's going on and all of that. Channel wise, we haven't. We're gonna sit and watch the verdict. Whether you guys, I mean, we'd love to have you around, but don't feel pressured to be coming over here, especially if it's somebody that you've been following along through the last 6 weeks plus. Yeah.
I still expect most of y'all to be here, so I need to at least make $20 to make back the money we spent on shitty ass Bruce.
Dawn, I really do like Emily. As a matter of fact, to the point where we went back in yesterday, Emily got me started on this trial about a woman that faked her kidnapping. And we started that yesterday. I said, no, I'm on overload. We could.
That's a classic there. That's been going on from a long time back and now it's really just turned into.
Well, and to each his own. I totally understand this as far as this goes. He is a giant celebrity, and trust me, not many people knew who Amber Heard was before this.
I don't recall being drunk.
Mega pints for everybody.
Make a pints for everybody today.
The world will be tuning in, whether it's with us or the other 9 bazillion places, but we're all going to be watching it. And again, it's expected at 3:00. So we're going to say goodbye. We'll be back about 2:45 at least. I'm thinking 2:45, 2:50. We'll jump back on live. We'll watch it together, and then we'll see where we're at. Chase wise might be a little bit late, or it might work out just perfect. So we'll see.
Guys, do us a favor, like this video if you haven't already done so. If you're watching over on the We Got a Case channel, exclusive cases and just that one places, make sure you give that a subscribe. And until next time, Creed, see you soon. And remember,
Isn't happy hour anytime?